Hey, what's going on, YouTube? So this is it. This is my first YouTube video when it comes to Dre's Landscaping. For those following me on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook, it's finally here. Just always been postponing due to either weather or me just being too nervous to, finally film myself. Always thinking of an excuse, but anyways, it's finally here. Just a brief introduction as to who I am. My name is Andres. I go by Dre, hence the name Dre's Lawn Care, because it's easier to say instead of if you don't know how to roll your R's. But yeah, pretty much I'm gonna be talking about, it's gonna be like a vlog style type of YouTube videos, where I talk about the day in life of what I do. I'll give tips. I'm not saying I know it all, but there's a few things that I've learned along the way of doing this for 3 years. 3 years now. And yeah, I want to share what I know, and if you guys have any other tips or want to share your knowledge, feel free to drop it down in the comments below. I want to keep this channel friendly, and if people want to try to do this too, make it easier for them to learn as well. Because I feel like this is for damn. Excuse me. First I want to say too, so there's so many cuts within the video. I'm still nervous around camera. I'm not very comfortable around camera, and sometimes I mess up what I'm saying. Anyways, like I was saying though, I want to keep this friendly. Friendly. I want this to be a place where people come and learn, and I could learn as well too. Anyways, this is my daily driver. This is what I use on the daily. It would be the grandstand. Now, I didn't start off with the grandstand. I started off with a riding mower. And I had a riding mower for the first year. It was first the Airings mower. I'll try to pull up a picture. And then it was the Craftsman mower. Yeah, I had that for the first couple months. And then just recently I had this last year. I got this last year. Thankfully, very blessed to have such a great machine. I have no complaints whatsoever. It's a great machine. And I also just recently got the Exmark 30-inch commercial mower. Let me just go around. This guy right here. Now, this guy I've only had for about, I think it's a month now. A couple things. It's just heavy. You hear it all the time. But you get used to it after a while. The chute doesn't really spit out as much. It gets clogged up a lot, so it's not really good with wet grass like that. But I mean, other than that, it's a great mower. No other really big complaints that I could think of top of my head. I have the Stihl BR800X as a blower. It's when is it? It's August. No, it's September now, so we're getting close to the fall, so that's gonna come in handy. And then these are my weed whacker and edger, the Stihl FC91, both the edger and the weed whacker. And that's pretty much my setup that I use on heavy days when you have 5-6 lawns. Which is mostly on the weekends, to be honest. I schedule most of my big lawns on my heavy days on the weekends, like a Saturday. And Monday through Friday, I have maybe 3, 4. And I just ordered the bed rail system from Trailer Racks. So I could, Monday through Friday not use a trailer, because, I mean, it's nice and everything, but sometimes you get tired of having to drive a trailer all the time and going through tight places, and it's a lot better on gas. I use ramps right now that I put the bed of the truck down, and then I set some aluminum ramps that I got from Harbor Freight, and I get the push mower and I just ride it up there, and I would have the string trimmer and the edger just in the back of the truck where someone could just easily grab it, and I'll have the blower inside the truck. I try not to put as many tools inside the truck. It's already dirty as it is. But I mean, it's a work truck. But I'm trying not to do that. So maybe later down the line, I'll order the other side of the bed rails and put the blower and my water jug. But anyways, long story short, I want to thank you guys so much for clicking the video. And if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat, thank you guys. The video is finally here. I've always been saying I'm gonna upload a YouTube video. It's finally here. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and it's only the beginning. We'll see how far this goes. And for those, thinking about starting their own lawn care business, I would say this to them: just be mindful that there's a lot of people doing this, and don't let that scare you off. Don't think just because you see people with like the big trucks and the big machines, you're not gonna get there too. Like I said, I started off with the riding mower, and I didn't have the Stihl weed whacker or the Stihl edger. I had the what was it, the Craftsman and the Ryobi stuff. I mean, they're great machines too, but they're not really meant for everyday use. And with the blower situation, like I just got this blower maybe like last year. I would use a Craftsman hand blower for like the longest time, which still works to this day. But leaf season, I'm starting to get better at leaf cleanups. First year, I didn't really touch leaves, but as we get closer, now we're in September now, we're getting closer. So this year, I got this new system that it worked for me last year. It's gonna work the same this year, I'm assuming, and I'm really excited for that video, because that video, you're gonna see how I clean up leaves in the most efficient way possible if you don't own those giant Billy Goat vacuums, which is, hopefully one day I'd like to get one, but I mean, it's just something that we'll have to see. We'll have to see where this goes. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was just a brief little introduction as to who I am and what this video channel is going to be about. You also see the handyman somewhere in there in the logo. And for those asking, it's just because when you do this type of thing, sometimes people will ask for simple jobs like, can you mind cleaning out the gutters or taking out the gutters, putting up a post, simple little things that people just need someone just helpful around that knows how to do it. I don't know much, but I mean, whatever I do know, I feel comfortable doing, then I'll go ahead and do it. So that's hence the handyman in there. But I mostly focus around like lawn and landscaping stuff. But if there's something that I feel comfortable doing, then I go ahead and do it. But yeah, anyways, that's what this channel is mostly going to be about too. If I have little projects like that, then hopefully you guys will. I remember to record, because I always forget to record. I'm one of those people that just like goes in. So I'm sorry if I don't upload as consistent, but I'll try to upload these once a week. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll get better when it comes to being on camera and recording and stuff. Yeah, have a nice day, and we'll see how far this goes.